Hello and welcome to Cthree Vohm. My name's Talon.
I'm Liberty.
And today we are reviewing
Crilly Wizard. I found it in Northern Ireland in a lovely little vape cafe, but unfortunately the cafe shut down halfway through my visit, but I did spend about half of my trip in there. It's a lovely place. I walked in and they had this lovely display for it, and I fell in love with the display before I fell in love with the liquid, which I got a picture of.
which will be on screen now.
Magic. This is called, the maker is Crilly Wizard, but the specific one is called Premium Pipe Potion number 2.
Try saying that when you're pissed.
Being a massive Harry Potter fan, the fact that it said Wizard bought me. But there's potion number 1 and there's potion number 2. Number 2 is my favourite, but I do have number 1. But I don't like it as much as I like this one. The strange thing about it is it actually changes flavour depending on the wattage you have it on. I mean, the bottle alone is really pretty. It's not as nice as the other one, but, you know, it's still got the wax seal on the top and the little leather strap around it. But we've got the 5mg one here, and we're using it on the Lassimo.
Yep, we're using it on Eliza L1, and it's in a UL Raphael tank, because this is a very weird liquid. Most times you get liquids designed for drippers.
Specifically, you get dripper series this, dripper series that. This one is just for tanks. It won't change flavour in the dripper, but when you use it on a coil in a tank, it's different every time you change the wattage, and it's got so many different flavours in it. It's really nice. So even if
this particular one goes through about 4 different flavours depending on the wattage. If you have a temperature control coil, this will work even better.
And obviously it's going to taste different in different tanks. So, I mean, we've only got it in this, but I have tried it in the ice sub and it tasted completely different. But, you know, just go through and find one you like.
Yeah,
but
different tanks have different airflow, different ventilation, and they all seem to taste a bit different. But
this one, it's very unusual. It will have different flavours, but it's not one that I could vape all day.
No, it's a once in a while special occasion kind of vape.
You go out drinking with your friends. I think, you know, if you have a nice refreshing drink with it, so you can change all the flavours as you're going along. I mean, we're sitting here at the moment and we're taking all day vapes in between, so that we can figure out what the flavour is that we're vaping, because it's just different on every temperature.
Currently we've got this set to 30 watts, and if we take a puff on this one, you do get a very lemony kind of taste.
Yeah, citrusy, biscuity. Yeah, citrusy, biscuity. I mean, the other thing about this is it was actually steeped in whiskey casks. Irish. I've had a lot of different Irish whiskey ones, but that definitely has the nicest flavour to it. But you can definitely taste smoky, woody flavour.
So if we crank it up to 50, which is the next milestone we found regarding the flavour change.
There might be one on 40, but I can't really taste the difference. But
no, there's not much of a distinction on 40 watts, but 50 you can definitely tell.
Quite strong, nice whiskey there. But it doesn't. You don't taste it going in. You taste it more on the exhale.
One thing I've noticed with this though, the whiskey hit isn't so bad. We've both tried a lot of whiskey flavoured, bourbon flavoured, Scotch flavoured, all this. They tend to be a really bad throat sting, whereas this one's rather subtle. And we notice the next flavour break is about 70 watts for this particular coil.
Now, normally I wouldn't like this flavour. If someone had given it to me, I'd be like, But it's not too bad on this, because it's slightly sweet.
It's subtle, yeah.
Yeah, it's sweet, and it's, you know, you do get that taste, but it's not too bad. So you want to give it a go?
Yeah, I should probably say we're running this in the UL Raphael with a 0.25 ohm coil. So your mileage may vary. This is just our experience with it. So you might discover even more flavours with it if you buy it, but That is a very, very tobacco flavour.
Yeah.
If you've quit smoking and started vaping, you might not like the tobacco flavour, because I quit and I can't stand the taste of tobacco anymore.
Although there are other people that have quit smoking and can only use the tobacco to get off cigarettes. I mean, when I quit and I started vaping, I soon started to be able. I stopped being able to stomach any tobacco cigarettes. I can't stand them now, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. But yeah, this definitely has a tobacco flavour to it, but it's not a harsh tobacco flavour, and it doesn't get stuck at the back of your tongue for hours. You know, I mean, I'm
refreshing with menthol.
I mean, the next one up then
is 80 watts.
That's really nice, smooth vanilla.
See, at 80 I could vape that all day.
Yeah, that
is actually a really nice flavour. But I don't know if there's anything higher than that. I mean, the coil on this is rated up to 100 watts, so we'll try it on that, just as an experiment.
We haven't tried this one yet. We have the others. Well, it's got so many different flavours in it, you just don't know until you try it. It's quite amazing.
That's quite nice, actually, on 100.
I've never known any liquid be able to change like that at different flavours.
It's definitely an original recipe. I mean, I've never tasted anything quite like Crilly Wizard before.
Oh, that is nice, but I can't work out what it is.
To me, that's kind of a combination of the whiskey flavour from, like, 50 watts and
vanilla.
And the vanilla, yeah. So it's like you get a nice. I could vape that pretty much constantly.
Yeah, that is nice. I didn't think I'd be able to vape it all day, but that is vapeable.
In that, yeah. You wouldn't think it was an all-day vape if you tried it on the lower ones, but once you start to get higher, the flavour develops a lot more.
But yeah, I mean, if I was to rate it out of 10, I would probably give it a 7.5. It's not the most amazing e-liquid I've ever tasted, but it's pretty impressive. I mean, you'll be hard pushed to find a 10 for me. But, you know, I would rate it very, very high. It is worth giving a go. I mean, if you can find it, because I just stumbled upon it in a shop.
It should probably be available online.
I think it's available online from is it the E6 store? There's another...
Or probably from the manufacturer.
Yeah, I mean, you'd
probably from the Crilly Wizard site, yeah.
If you find the Crilly Wizard website, you'll probably be able to find it. I mean, as I said, it was just a case if I stumbled upon it and then the shop shut down a few days later because it was a cafe as well. They've changed into just a shop somewhere. I can't remember, the Lisbon Road, I think they're on there. If that means anything to you. To most people it won't, but...
Someone will get it.
Someone will sit there and go, oh, I know the Lisbon Road. But yeah, I would definitely give it a 7.5.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm like with my vapes. I very much have a sweet tooth when it comes to these, and it's hard pressed to find something like that would appeal to me. But there's a flavour
in there for everyone.
Yeah. Up at the 100 watt level, I'd give that probably a 7 as well. Because it's not exactly what I would use every day. But if I ever just wanted to change, that would be the one I'd probably go for.
Yeah.
So yeah, Crilly Wizard. Pretty good.
Cthree Vohm approved.
So thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you again very soon.
Check out the Facebook page.